Hello guys, this is Araiz and welcome to a new stream. I'm just currently checking the volume on the stream. Alright, it's perfectly fine. Okay, cool. Now I haven't streamed or recorded a video in a while and haven't played Doki Doki in a few weeks now. So I'm back and time to continue the stream. So I'm just gonna start up the game. Okay, while that starts up, I'll switch over to the second screen. If I remember what the button prompt I put. Okay, the game's just loading up on Steam right now. Okay, what's going on? Oh shit, I pressed the wrong thing, I think. I'm just currently gonna clean my glasses. Alright, hi guys. Here, you guys can see my face. Oh, my hair's a mess. I woke up because I had a online class a few hours earlier. But then I decided, you know what, I might as well record today. I didn't clean my glass properly. I should have done all this before coming online. Okay, it's almost perfectly clean. Okay, nice. I swear, maintaining a clean glass is so difficult. Let's put full screen for me, load game. And last time I played was Tuesday, January 26th. Okay, and you can use the skip button to fast forward through text you've already read. Alright, hey Yuri. Huh? I suddenly noticed that Yuri is reading a different book from the one we've been reading together. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. No. I was kind of just waiting for you. If that's the case, why don't we go ahead and get started? Yes. Let's... Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first? No. Thanks very much. If there's one thing that can make my reading time here any better, it's a nice cup of tea. Not to mention for yourself as well. Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow and watch as she retrieves a small water pitcher from the shelf, the kind with a filter inside. Can you hold this for a second? Sure. Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also fetches an electric kettle. I'm going to plug this in at the teacher's desk and then we'll go get some water. She walks past me and sets the kettle down on the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts her speaking mannerisms. Especially because of her long legs, Yuri appears elegant and methodical. Okay, may I have the water pitcher? Thanks, I'll be right back. I might as well walk with you. Yeah, why not? Shall we go then? Yeah. What are you two off to? Yuri was just going to make some tea, so I suddenly realized how weird it sounds to explain this to Monica. We're just filling the water pitcher. Okay. Sorry, I was just a bit curious. That's kind of one person job, isn't it? That's true. Monica, please mind your own business for once. Damn. Or do you want to tell me there's something wrong with helping involve Araiz in club activities? My mouth gapes. I suppose there's nothing wrong with that. Then let's go, Araiz. Yuri quickly exits the room and I follow. You know, I got me some water and have an extra water bottle back behind me. So when I read too much and get thirsty, I easily have access to water. A lot of water this time. Once in the hallway, she suddenly puts her forehead against the wall. I spoke without thinking. How could I say something like that? Yuri. Something about the way she said that. It made me feel so irritated. What's wrong with me? No, Yuri. I think you did the right thing. I wasn't expecting it, but that is also not right for Monica to judge people like that. Araiz. How come even when I do something bad, you're being nice to me? Because nothing that you do is as bad as you make it seem in your head. Nobody's perfect. We have emotions, and we can't always hide them away. But you always amplify things in your head. Your mind turns a light rain shower into a hurricane. No. Wouldn't you hate me for something as terrible as that? Why would I hate you? I can't hate someone for having emotions. What kind of friend would do that? Friend, you say? Yuri lifts her head. Araiz. I really like being friends with you. I've been making some progress with a girl now. Aha. Thanks, Yuri. I haven't shaved in a few weeks. I have dentist appointment tomorrow, so after that I'll probably shave and leave a goatee or something. I like being friends with you too. I feel kind of awkward saying something like that, but I'm doing my best to help Yuri feel better. Anyway, yeah. Shall we go? Yeah. Yuri and I walk to the nearest water fountain. Once we fill up the water pitcher, we return to the classroom. Araiz, do you like oolong tea? I've never tried oolong tea. Yeah. Anything is fine. Very well. Yuri sets the temperature on the kettle to 200 degrees. Now it's time to get teapot. You really do this properly, don't you? Of course. That's interesting. A text appeared on the screen. Is that a mistake or not? I shouldn't do any less when I'm making tea for others. Are you guys seeing? I'm gonna actually see playback in a few moments. Is this a mistake? Is something glitched on me? That's weird. Okay, it's not showing up on my screen, so I guess it's a mistake on my end. At least it doesn't appear on the video, on the stream. Even if I'm not an expert on tea or anything. Woohoo. In that case, you'll only be more impressed. Perhaps I will. Text on my screen changed. Is it not appearing on the stream? Yuri fetches the teapot and begins measuring the tea leaves. To my surprise, she even starts humming a little to herself. You must be in a good mood now. Is that so? Now my text on the screen changed to is that so? I was letting it show, and you noticed. I was doing a bit of thinking. Interesting. What the hell? The text turned from white to black on the screen. And not in the text box where I'm reading from, but on the character art. I might have to turn off my program and restart it. And I decided that my game turned black. Yo, what's wrong with my program? Wait, I might need to restart my program. What's happening right now? What? Shit. Do I just keep going? Cause oh. Okay, now everything's back to normal for me. Our bodies are even closer to each other. I missed a huge bunch of text right now because I don't know what was going on with my program because everything turned pitch black. when it was on full screen, so I just windowed it. I can't see too well. So apologies for the huge amount of text I didn't read out and I fast forward. You might want to pause once through the playback later on. Yuri slides closer until our shoulders are touching. How am I supposed to focus on reading like this? Yuri was always kind of cute, but when she's being less apprehensive, it's almost more than I can handle. The teacup. Yuri hands me my teacup. Holding it with my hand that's not holding the book, I end up in a position that makes it even harder to focus. Because now I need to worry about making sure I don't accidentally touch her chest. Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. She wears an intense reading expression, and I can only presume the world around her has faded away. I use all my willpower to focus on reading. After a few minutes, I finally manage to relax a little. I put the teacup between my legs and fumble with the chocolate wrapper. See, because of me missing a huge chunk of text, I don't know what's going on right now. Sorry. Am I helping her with reading or making the tea? I don't know. I briefly let go of the book to finish opening the wrapper. What am I doing with the wrapper? You can have as much as you want. That's okay. I won't take any. Are you sure? Well, if I touch it then it might get smudges on the pages. Oh, you're right. I didn't even think about it. My bad. No need to apologize. I'll hold the book up, okay? Are you okay? Are you sure? Of course. Of course. Yuri opens the book with both hands. She holds it so I don't have any harder of a time reading from it. But as a result, her left arm is practically resting on top of my leg. Well, in that case, Yuri's already totally focused on reading again. I take a chocolate candy and pop it into my mouth. Then I take another chocolate and I hold it up to Yuri. She doesn't even look away from the book. She simply parts the lip as if the situation was completely natural. But that means I can't stop here. Why can't you stop here? I apprehensively place the chocolate in her mouth. Just like that, Yuri closes her lips over it. Yuri's expression suddenly breaks. Okay, she's blushing now. Did I just... Yuri looks at me as she needs to confirm what just happened. Araiz? Sorry. I guess I shouldn't have done that. That's... Well, you were just helping. That's something that friends do. Okay, I guess. Right, I never done that to any of my friends. I mean, not really in this kind of context, but... yeah. Dude, why is my fucking glasses... like... so many particles? Is... I don't know how... I had glasses over like nearly 10 years at this point. Or maybe less than 10 years, 8 years. And this shit always annoys me. I'm just going to take a drinking break. I look so weird drinking. Anyway, here's my other water bottle. That's all it was. Yeah. Then, you don't need to stop or anything. I see. The situation has gone really tense. Yuri tries to return to the book, but I can tell just by her expression that even she can't focus now. My heart is pounding. I nervously take another chocolate between my fingers, but this time Yuri's eyes meet mine. How did I even come to this? Yuri doesn't avert her gaze. I notice her chest rising and fall into the rhythm of her breaths. Okay, I raise my arms. Right before Yuri parts her lips, but it's different this time. I take the chocolate and place it into her mouth. I feel her hot breath on my fingers. Okay, everyone. What? No, that was weird by me. Yuri jokes back. It's time to share poems. Are you sharing poems again? Yuri, Araiz, you can help Yuri put away the tea stuff, right? Yeah, of course. Okay, thanks. The spell is abruptly broken. I'll take care of the cups. Yeah. Yuri picks up the teacups from the floor. I pick up the bag of chocolates. In the end, we hastily clean up without so much as a word between us. I get the feeling this is something neither of us will have the courage to bring up. Who shall I show my poem to first? Let's start with who's the annoying one again? Natsuki? Okay, it's well, I can admit that is better than last one. It's nice to see you putting some effort. That's good. But I still don't like this album. It's trying too hard to be serious. What do you mean by that? Poems don't need to be all deep sounding or express something. It's going to sound like you're forcing it unless you really don't suck it out. Honestly, don't bother trying to write poems like this until you're on Yuri's level. Natsuki stops short of all sudden. Don't tell me, huh? You're not just trying to impress Yuri, are you? What are you talking about? And keep your voice down. You know Yuri will love this angsty. Just because she's a talented writer doesn't mean I mean, ooh, ooh. Looks like I'm in trouble. I somehow struck a nerve through what I did. It's beyond me. I am so done with you. Natsuki shoves the poem I handed her back over to me. Take your stupid poem. If you wrote for someone else, just don't show it to me. Ouch. This is what I get for letting a younger girl step into my business. Unless I was a mind reader, I was destined to be in a world of pain from the start. At least Natsuki wasn't really the girl I was trying to impress in the first place. Imagine that, you timeline. Who shall I show my poem to next? Let's get Yuri done with. Let's see what you've written for today. Yuri stares at the poem with a surprised expression on her face. Do you like it? Araiz. This one might even be better than yesterday's. How did you even pick up on this so quickly? Just yesterday I was telling you the kind of techniques worth practicing. Maybe that's why. You did a good job explaining. I really wanted to try giving them fuck, let me try that again. I really wanted to try giving it more imagery. Yuri visibly swallows. Even her hands appear sweaty. I'm not used to this. Used to what? I don't know. It's fine, take your time. Yuri breathes and collects her thoughts. I know that Yuri likes to think before she speaks, so I offer that patience to her. Yeah, just being appreciated like this, I guess. It probably sounds really stupid. But seeing someone motivated by my writing, it just makes me really happy. Are you saying you've never shared your rhyme before? Yuri nods. Not even to the other students? Really? I don't believe it. I really only write for myself. And besides, people who would just laugh at me. Do you really think that? Again, Yuri nods. Even your close friends? Yuri doesn't respond to that. She doesn't have close friends? I wonder why. Anyway, do you want to share the poem you wrote today? Yeah, Natsuki didn't share her poem, did she? Yeah, I do. If it's with you. Do I want to read this? The Raccoon. It happened in the dead of night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by the scuttering of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as a unordinary human. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread, my subconscious well aware of the consequences, well aware that a raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. The enticing beauty of my current knife was the symptom, the bread, my hungry curiosity. The raccoon and the fuck, and I can't tell the last word in that sentence, in that paragraph. What's that? The raccoon and rage? Is that rage? I'll move on. The moon cements its face and reflects that much more light off of my cutting knife, the very same light that glistens in the eyes of my raccoon friend. I slice the bread fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited, or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions on the newly satisfied animal. The raccoon has taken to following me. You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement. A rush of blood, classic Pavlovian conditioning. I slice the bread and I feed myself again. I'm gonna be truthful. I didn't like that poem at all. Not because it was hard to read as well, because of the handwriting, but I don't know. I didn't really get anything from it. I was a little more daring with this one than yesterday's. I can see that. It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem is about. Alright, so it was supposed to be that way. That's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style, using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery and conveying emotions through them. Yeah, if I take it at face value, then I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean. Well, should I do my mini analysis right now? So, she gets excited. Like, she knows the consequences of giving raccoon more food. She says that in the poem. But she enjoys it. She gets excitement out of it. And when the raccoon gets excited, coming back for more and getting bread, she feels more excited giving to the raccoon. And I guess by slicing and dicing the bread. I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. I wanted to express the way it feels for me to indulge in my more unusual hobbies. What are your unusual hobbies? Is those sort of things I'm usually forced to keep to myself, so I sometimes enjoy writing about them. Why do you keep them to yourself? Because they're embarrassing, and people will make fun of me. Don't you have anything like that, Araiz? Well, yeah, I guess I do. I feel like everyone has a little something like that. The best we can do is respect each other and our individualities. Even if it's difficult sometimes, and some things make us uncomfortable. After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably hate myself. I might be ranting a little bit now, but I'm glad you're a good listener. You're good at a lot of things. Thank you. Writing and listening, there really aren't many people like you, Araiz. That's exaggerating a little bit. That is just how I feel. I never thought I would be feel so comfortable sharing my writing. But now I almost feel like I look forward to it. It's just a really nice feeling, and you're to thank for that. It's nothing really. Yuri smiled sincerely at me. For just a moment, her timidness seems to disappear. You should show my poem to next. I'm just gonna drink a little bit. Man, the last time I played a visual novel. Last time I mean, like, what I mean by that is that probably on stream or recording, because I like reading out visual novels and I don't like skipping text while reading them out. But I love playing visual novels in my own time where I don't need to speak out every line. Let's show it to Monica. Hi again, Araiz. How's the rhyme going? Alright, I guess. I'll take that, as long as it's not going to be bad. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you come up with a masterpiece. I wouldn't count that. You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today? Sure, here you go. I give my poem to Monica. Alright, this one's good. It feels like you're not only getting more comfortable with your style, but the imagery is better than the last one I read. Just wondering, but have you been finding inspiration in Yuri's writing style? I guess so. You can't deny that she's talented. Yeah, totally. I think her poems are the most romantic. That's the best way to describe it. She's like a totally different person when she picks up a pen. I noticed that too. Or when she's talking about literature, it's like a light turns on inside her. Sadly, it's hard to get much personal conversation out of her. Trust me, I've tried. Who knows what goes on in that head of hers? I hope you don't mean that in a bad way. No, of course not. I just meant that I wish that she didn't keep so much to herself. But still, defending her like that, you must be pretty into her. Huh? You completely misunderstood. Haha, calm down, I'm kidding. Besides, I'm pretty sure she already got a boyfriend. Wait, really? Yeah, a fictional one. Oh, well. Monica kind of whispers that last part to me. It's just a hunch, but, well, maybe there's not really anything wrong with that. Oh, well, I know. I was just saying. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Alright, let's take a look. Save me. The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors. Flash and expand and piercing. I should probably took a pause between those words. Red, green, blue. An endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise, they won't stop. Violent, grating waveforms. Squeaking, screeching, piercing. Sine, cosine, tangent. Like playing a chalkboard on a turntable. Like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust. On a pizza crust, okay. An endless poem of meaningless. Load me. Load? What does she mean by that? It's even more abstract than your last one now. Haha. I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it. No, I never said that. It's just the kind of thing I never really seen before, I guess. I kind of like playing with my space on the paper. Choosing where and how to space the words can totally change the mood of the poem. It's almost like magic. The way I wrote the lines really short makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise. I see. It's still hard for me to tell what's it's about though. Haha. Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be as abstract as a physical expression of a feeling, or a conversation with the reader. So putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save the game. Don't forget to save the game. On the paper it said load me. Am I supposed to load the game? Is this where it breaks 4-4? Is the game breaking 4-4? Or should I just save in case? I'll save my game. Yes. Return. Should I load her? That loaded. Okay. You never know when you might change your mind, or when something unexpected may happen. I feel like when something unexpected may happen. Now I feel like this is breaking the 4-4. Like it's talking to me as a player. And I remember reading the warning tag from last stream, and which also occurred here, where it says this game isn't for kids. Now I thought this would take maybe a bit more ecchi. That's why, because of the warning. But I don't know, something feels off about this. Wait, is this tip even about writing? What am I even talking about? You kind of broke the simulation, mate. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Who should I show my poem to next? I don't know. Maybe the only person we haven't shown it to yet. Apologies if you guys can hear me drink. I guess I should put my speaker away from me. Or the microphone, I mean. Sayori, is she my best friend? I can't remember. Or a childhood friend. Ew. I like this one, Araiz. It has some nice feelings in it. I'm glad. Does that mean it's better than yesterday's? Let me think. I don't know. I guess I like them both. Eh, that's not very helpful, you know. Well, I'm not very good at figuring out if poems are good or bad, but that's why I just go by my heart. If it makes me feel things, then it must be a good poem. I'm not sure that's exactly how it works. Then, I guess conveying feelings is a pretty important part of this whole thing. Yeah, maybe. Honestly, I don't even know what kind of poems you like in the first place. Yeah, me neither. Why don't you at least try giving it some thought? Oh, you want to write something for me? That's so sweet. Yeah, right. But you're always thinking about other people. You need to think about yourself once in a while. If you don't, you might end up getting hurt at some point. Well, I don't really know what you mean, but I'll try to keep it in mind. Well, whatever. Anyway, let's see. I guess I like happy poems. Wait, sometimes I like sad poems too. Sometimes a little bit of both. There's a word for that, right? What's the word I'm looking for? Bittersweet. Yeah. I like things that are happy and things that are sad. Happy and sad? I can't see you liking something sad, Sarah. Well, I like happy the most. But sometimes when you have a little rain cloud in your head, a sad poem can give the rain cloud a little hug and make a nice happy rainbow. Sorry, that's unexpectedly poetic. That is. Maybe I'm getting better at expressing my feelings after all. Thanks, Araiz. I should go write that down then. You can read my poem now, okay? Oh, that's a lot of word. Bottles. I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. It's a secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine, all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly, but there's no time to waste. I put it in a bowl to keep it safe, and I put the bowl on the shelf with all the other bowls. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in bowls, all in a row. My collection makes me a lot of friends. Each bowl is a starlight to make amends. I like that. Sometimes my friend feels a certain way. Down comes a bowl to save the day. Night after night, more dreams. Friends after friend. More bowls. Deeper and deeper my fingers go. Like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets, hiding in the nooks and crannies. Digging and digging, scraping and scraping. I blow dust off my bowl caps. It doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally, all done. I open up and in come my friends. In they come in such a hurry. Do they want my bowls that much? I frantically pull them from the shelf, one after the other, holding them out to each and every friend, each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in shards all over the floor. They don't really seem happy anymore if they're in shards now. They were supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading, something, but all I hear is echo, 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 echo inside my head. Interesting. Oh. There we go. Holy crap! Sayori, did you really write this? Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was gonna write the best poem ever? Yeah, but I mean I didn't expect something like this coming from you. Monica told me a whole lot, and I've really been in touch with my feelings recently. I see that. It's almost kind of creepy. Creepy? Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to you being cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is, it came out good, so you should be proud of it. Oh, thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Writing is like magic. You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep up. Yeah, writing's the best. I'm gonna keep writing until I die. Haha, don't get ahead of yourself. Sayori's always had the habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it no more than a week later. I wonder if this is one of those times. But seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. Jesus, I couldn't say that properly. Okay everyone, we're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned today, so if everyone could come sit at the front of the room. Is this about the festival? Well, so, do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? We won't need much more than a few decorations. Sarah has been working on posters, and I've designed some pamphlets we can give out during the event. Okay, that's great and all, but that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event. Oh, sorry, I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing. Performing? Monica? Yeah, we're going to be having a poetry performance. Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is we're also going to let anyone who else come up and recite poems too. My throat's drying up quickly now. I drank too much water so far. I like free water. This is my third bottle of water. I feel tired now. So I already putting it all on the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Sarah has been coloring a poster who's out for us to see. Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't already start putting those posters up, did you? Well, I did. Do you really think that it's that bad of an idea? Well, no. It's not a bad idea, but I didn't sign up for this, you know. There's no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that. I agree with Natsuki. I could never in my life do something like that. Imagine it. Yuri shakes her head in fear. Guys, no, Sayori. I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple of days ago? It's a lot to ask for them to recite their poems out loud to a whole room full of people. I guess that I kind of overlooked that. So I'm sorry. But I still think we should give our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event and each put on a good performance, then it will inspire others to do the same. And the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about. Yeah, it's about expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons, and having fun. That's right. And it's those reasons we're all in this club today. Don't you want to share that with others? To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? I know you do. I know we all do. And if all it takes is standing in front of the room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it. Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Sayori looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. Yo, can I have a choice? I don't like performing in front of people. I guess I am kind of shy, but you know. Also, and I'm fearful of judgment. But hey, I'm recording it and streaming something and showing myself as well. So maybe I kind of gotten over it. But again, no one's really in front of me. So it kind of allows me to be myself. I think that Sarah and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members. The least we can do is help them out a little bit. Well, maybe. But it looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left. Ooh. Okay, fine. I guess I'll just have to get over with it. Alright, phew. Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri? Yuri dejectedly glances around at everyone else's expectant faces. Sigh. I guess I don't really have any choice. Aha, that's everyone. You're the best, Yuri. This club is seriously going to be the death of me. Oh gosh. You'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other. No way! Monica, this is too sudden. Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers? Oh no. Don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel more confident. Can I go next? Ah, of course. Now let's see. Monica flips through her notebook to find to a specific poem she has in mind for herself. She then stands behind the podium. The title of this poem is The Way They Fly. Ahem. Monica begins reciting a poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. Is this something she's done before, or is she simply a natural? I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Sari looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monica finishes the recitation. The four of us applaud. Monica takes a breath and smiles. That was so good, Monica. Thank you very much. I was just hoping to say a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sarah? Oh man, we're reciting all this now. God damn, I'm getting tired. My back's hurting. Let me just kind of. Is this fine? Alright, so wait, what the hell? I'm trying to lower my seat. Okay, there we go. I'll go next. What? Yuri's fired up all of a sudden. Yuri clutches a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quickly over to the podium. The poem is called. Yuri anxiously glances at each of us. You can do it, Yuri. It's called After Image of a Crimson Eye. Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed into her books. Her quivering words transform into sharp syllables of fierce and confident woman. The poem is full of twists and turns in its structure that she enunciates with perfect timing. This must be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed inside her head. Suddenly she's finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality and glances around her as if she bewildered even herself. It's up to me to save this situation. I'm the first one to start applauding. Everyone joins me afterward and we give Yuri the recognition she deserves. Even Natsuki? Interesting. Okay, should I take a little bit break? How long have I been streaming? 43 minutes. Okay. Shall I? Wait, where the fuck is my phone? Oh, my phone's on the right side. Okay. It's not that we didn't want to applaud for her, but we were sort of glad that we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back into her seat. Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing. Looks like Yuri's down for the count. Okay. I guess I'm next then. Sari hops out of the chair and cheerfully walks to the podium. This one's called My Medal. Sorry, I get it. Sayori. It's a lot harder than I thought. How did you guys do it so easily? Try not to think of it like you're reciting to other people. Imagine you're reciting to yourself like in front of a mirror or in your own head. It's your poem, so it'll come out the best that way. I see. Okay then. Sayori begins her poem. Somehow it feels like a soft voice was made as a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Sayori is. It's serene and bittersweet. And if I were to read this on paper, I wouldn't think much of it. But hearing it come from Sayori's voice almost gives a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayori means when she likes my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone I thought I knew through and through. Sayori finishes and we applaud. I did it! Good job, Sayori. Even Araiz liked it. I guess that's a good sign. What does that even mean? It came out nicely, Sayori. The atmosphere of the poem fits really nicely. But it might be that the other poems wouldn't work quite as well with that kind of delivery. I don't really understand. In other words, I've seen poems of yours where that sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. They might need a little more force behind them depending on what you're reading. I know what you mean. That's well, I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do in front of everyone. Then next time I'm going to make sure you pick a poem that challenges you a little more. We don't have much time before the festival, you know. Okay. Now who's next? Obviously not. Oh, I also need to recite mine. Oh, let me just surf on 12 for a bit. I'm a bit tired from reading. Oh, I got a text from my uni class. I just need a contact with them. Alright, we're back live. Okay, let's continue. That's key. Don't make me go before Araiz. It's not like I can compare to you guys anyway. Might as well let Araiz lower everyone's standard a little bit before I have to do it. Natsuki, it's fine. I might as well get it over with. But it's not like I have much of a selection of what to read. I'll just have to go with what I wrote for today. I stand up and step in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own rhyme, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applause anyway. Sorry if I'm not really as good as everyone else. Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. That's something that improves over time, though. Yeah, maybe. Alright then, that just leaves you, Natsuki. Yeah, I'm going. Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium. The poem is called. Why are you looking at me? Because you're presenting. Anyway, the poem is called Jump. Natsuki takes a breath. Once she starts to recite the poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. While she's still a little unenthused, her poem has a rhythm and rhyme to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style and it works surprisingly well when spoken aloud. Oh, I need to charge my headphone. Goddamn. Man, I started my second semester. So the first lesson I had in the module course today, it was just an introduction, so it wasn't really that interesting. Just trying to get to know what we were going to be doing for the rest of the semester. So I shouldn't really attended my class to waste my headset charge. Apologies. And we are back. Well, I'm back. Okay, let me just switch a bit. The word feels like they bounce up and down as if giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes and everyone applauds. She hops back to her seat. That wasn't so bad, was it? Easy for you to say. You better not make me do that again. Oh, well, you're gonna be doing it again. Do you at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people? I mean, doing it in front of other people would be way easier. I can put whatever face I want for other people. But when it's just my friends, oh, we're friends now, it's just embarrassing. That's a surprise, Natsuki. I think it would be the other way around for me. Well, that's just how it is, so. Well, I guess in that case, you won't have much to worry about that for the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. It might be hard, but I hope that all of you have an idea of what it's like now. Make sure you pick a poem and get enough practice before the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting. Jeez. I should probably find some other poem to recite instead. That's fine too. It doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting in all this effort for the club. It makes me really happy. Ah, yeah, no problem. Okay everyone, I think that's about it for today. I know the festival is coming up, but let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working out really nicely so far, so I'd like to continue that. As for the festival, we've finished planning. Alright, apologies. I was just talking to Mama. Okay, and we're back. Monday's the big day. I can't hardly wait. I can do this. Alright. I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayori and Monica, but I'll do my best to get through it. If it's for the sake of the club and impressing Monica, then I'll have to do my best. Ready to go, Sayori? Yep. Look at you two, always going home together like that. It's kind of adorable, isn't it? Jeez guys, don't make such a big deal out of it. This must be a little nice though. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? It's okay, Araiz, you don't have to say it. How long have I been streaming? 54 minutes, okay. Whatever, let's go already. I walk home with Sayori once more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. But today Sayori's been a little quieter than usual on the way home. Hey Sayori. Sorry, I was just spacing out. No wonder. I was thinking about something from earlier. I like how we get to, I mean, Sayori fumbles with words, so let's just say that one day Yuri asked to walk home with you. Huh? What would you do? What kind of question is that? You're kind of putting me on the spot here. Well, yeah, I will still walk with you if you want to walk with me. Sorry, you really think I would ditch you for Yuri? Huh? But, she's so beautiful and smart. Jeez, I already see her in the club every day. Besides, you always seem to really like going home together. Oh my stereo is on. I wouldn't just ruin that for you. You're so silly, Araiz. You think about me too much sometimes. Yuri would deserve it if she wanted it, so. Sorry, I already made up my mind. I really can't figure you out sometimes. Sorry. Besides, what's the point of speculating something that's never going to happen? The conversation trails off. It's kind of a weird thing for Sayori to care so much about. But I want to respect her and keep her happy too. Then again, the festival is only a few days away. Who knows what will happen at that time. Okay, writing a new poem. Misfortune. That's suicide. Anger, right? Or unrestrained. Proof, party, fireflies, secretive. Anxiety. Eternity. Laugh, treasure, fireworks, agonizing. Family, philosophy. Frightening, afterimage, tragedy, grief, frightening. Massacre. Uncontrollable. Pain. Oh no, I knew. Okay. Fickle, nightgown, vacation, desire. Graveyard. Horror. Whisper, discern, memories. Empty. Oh no, shit. That would be sad for Sayori. I won't choose this. Brain cloud. That's also Natsuki, right? Breathe. You said that. Analysis. Unstable. Inferno. I clicked that one by accident. Scars. Judgment. There we go. Got a new poem. Oh man, I'm the last one here again. Don't worry, I just walked in too. Were you practicing piano again? Yeah. Aha. You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club and now picking up piano. Or maybe not determination. Let me just save here. Just on safe. But I guess passion. Remember that the club wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all of you. And I'm super happy that you are all willing to help out for the festival too. I can't wait for the festival. It's going to be great. Oh, she has a different attitude. Weren't you complaining about it just yesterday, Natsuki? Well, yeah. But I'm not talking about our part of the festival. It was a whole day of school where we get to play and eat all kind of delicious foods. You sound a bit like Sarah all of a sudden. Monica, do they usually have fried squid? Squid? That's a pretty specific thing to look forward to. Oh, come on. Are you saying you don't like squid? She has a different attitude. You of all people. I didn't say I don't like it. Besides, what do you mean by you of all people? Because it's right in your name, Monica. Huh? That's not how you say my name at all. Also, that joke makes no sense in translation. Oh, never mind. Let's just focus on our own event for now, okay? Fine. Where's Sayori? Your reactions aren't as fun as Yuri's or Sayori's anyway. Excuse me, where's Sayori anyway? Oh, there you are. Sayori's sitting at a desk in the corner of the room looking down at nothing. I'll walk over to her. Hey Sayori, I waved my hand in front of her face. You're spacing out again. I'm sorry. Yo, Siri, stop it. I didn't call for you. Don't mind me. You can go talk to everyone else. Huh? Is everything alright? Of course. Why wouldn't it be? It just feels like you're a little off. Sorry for assuming things. Jeez, you worry too much about me. Yeah, are you guys enjoying the series? I feel like it might be too boring for you guys for me just reading a visual novel about a literature club. I kind of regret. I really regret doing this this game series. But I started it and now I have to finish it. So we move. I'm fine, see? Sayori shows me a big smile. Don't let me distract you from having fun with everything. Now something's off about Sayori. Problems at home. Problems with me having a strong bond with Yuri. Well, alright. If you say so. I worriedly glanced at Sayori before turning back toward everyone else. But the conversation has already dispersed with everyone back at the usual activities. Maybe I should ask Monica if she noticed anything about Sayori recently. Since they've been preparing for the festival, they must be spending a lot of time together. I timidly approach Monica, who is shuffling through some paper at her desk. Araiz, what's up? Hey, this might sound a little strange, but have you noticed anything with Sayori recently? Anything up with her? In what way do you mean? Maybe I'm reading into it a little too much, but she seems a little downcast today. Oh, you think so? I can't say I've noticed anything about her. Monica peers across the room at Sayori, who is idly dragging a rubber eraser up and down her desk. Maybe there is something on her mind, but I'm surprised I'm not the one asking you, Araiz. You certainly know a lot better than I do. Yeah, but she's never really like this. She's always talked to me about things that bothered her. But this time when I asked her, she was really dismissive. Sorry, I know it's not your problem. I just wanted to ask if you knew anything, so I'll drop in. No. It's important to me too. I mean, I'm also friends with her. And I also care about the well-being of my club members, you know. Maybe I'll try talking to her myself. Are you sure about that? She seemed like she wanted to be left alone. Are you sure? Maybe she just had a hard time bringing it up with a person of interest. Person of interest? What do you mean by that? I'm saying that maybe the thing on her mind is you, Araiz. Me? How on earth would you come to that conclusion? Well, I probably shouldn't say too much, but Sayori talks about you more than anything else, you know. Huh? She's been so much happier ever since you joined the club. It's like an extra light was turned on inside of her. What? No way. Sayori is always like that. She's always been full of sunshine. It's not any different now than it has always been. You're so funny, Araiz. Have you thought that maybe you've seen her as... Let me try reading that again. Have you thought that maybe you've always seen her as so cheerful? Did they say cheery or cheerful? I can't remember at this point. Because that's how she is when she's around you. I said too much. I'm sorry, what do I know anyway? I didn't mean to jump to conclusions, so you should just forget about what I said. I'll try to talk to her, so try not to think about it for now. Now, I really hope you guys are enjoying this. Alright. Monica smiles meaningfully. I know she said to forget about it, but I already know that I won't be able to get her words out of my head. Monica stands up from her desk and walks across the room to where Sayori is sitting. I watch her kneel down next to Sayori and gently talk to her, but she's keeping her voice so quiet that I can't hear her from here. I sigh and sit myself down. I know Sayori told me not to worry about her and to have fun with everyone else, but that's impossible to do when she's behaving like this. Exactly, how much do I care about her that I'm letting this weigh me down so much? Now it feels like I'm the one behaving out of the ordinary. But there's nothing I can do besides wait for Monica. Why does it feel like I'm being watched? I glance around the room. Suddenly I notice Yuri peering at me from over her book, but she looks away just as quickly with a flustered look on her face. I realize that she won't get anywhere like this. I've never really seen Yuri approach anyone or start a conversation on her own accord, so I have no choice but to approach her myself. By now it's a little easier for me to do that. I stand up from my desk and sit one next to her own. I didn't mean to bother you or anything. Relax, you didn't even do anything. But I could tell you wanted to be alone with your thoughts. Alone with my thoughts? How will you even be able to tell why I was thinking like that? Well, I mean, come on dude, like, she likes analyzing stuff in her poems. It's something that I do a lot. I mean, it's very prevalent in your poems. So it wasn't hard for me to spot based on your posture and expression. Not that I was staring or anything. Well, just admit that you were staring. I didn't do anything creepy like that. Debatable. You were creepy. In any case, I guess you were right. I'm sorry if I caused you any concern. Don't apologize. Wait, just give me a sec. How long? Okay, I've been at it for an hour and 7 minutes. Your troubles are only the concern of those who willingly share in that concern. Of course, there are certainly those who find the most comfort in keeping to themselves. But if you would prefer to share what's on your mind, then I would be glad to listen. It's not really that big of a deal. I was just feeling that a bit uneasy about Sayori. Sayori? Yeah, she seems a little off today. But when I asked her about it, she didn't want to admit it to me. So I can't help but wonder if something happened to her. Oh, that's quite romantic. Well, that's bizarre. Sorry, I didn't mean to say something stupid. It's not that, I didn't want you to misunderstand. Sorry, and I have just been friends for a long time, that's all. Ah, I see. Then perhaps it is unusual for her to be dismissive to you about her feelings. Well, it's obvious she has feelings for me. Or maybe I'm just reading into it a little too much. Araiz. The world is full of meaning, often hidden deep beneath plain sight. And there are many untold mysteries behind every person, no matter how well you may know them. Ah, so you think that might be something behind it after all? I think that Sarah is a very complex person. Her mannerisms on the outside don't always match what may be going on inside her head, and she may not always know what she wants. I noticed her strange behavior today too. And I also feel some concern for her. But in your case, it looked like she was fully occupying your thoughts, wasn't she? Well, I guess that was the case. Sayori, she really means a lot to you, doesn't she? Well, we're childhood friends. I guess. But you don't need to put it that way. We're just good friends, that's all. Yuri suddenly looks deeply into my eyes. Her expression is gentle and curious, as if she was searching for something. Embarrassed, I avert my gaze. Sometimes, a person's mysteries are untold even to themselves. And you, as someone honest and caring, may uncover feelings you weren't aware were in you. That is, I think that she would be a very she would be a very fortunate person to have you feel that way about her. Yuri, you're giving me too much credit. I'm a pretty simple guy, so I think I'm pretty good at understanding my own feelings. I'm not nearly as sophisticated as you. That's not a compliment, is it? It is what it is. Anyway, as long as we're here, why don't we do some reading? Well, as long as you're okay with it. Yeah, we should be taking my mind off this whole thing anyway. Okay everyone, after some time passing, Monica calls out to the club room. Why don't we share our poems now? Before I know it, everyone is back to normal. Everyone goes to retrieve their poems and I do the same. I make eye contact with Monica and she smiles at me. I wonder what she was talking about with Sayori. Who should I show my poem to first? Should I stop the video here now? We already went through our second time going through the poems, and we might keep the third time, for the third stream, because it's been too long now, and I'm tired of reading, to be honest. I gotta be careful when I, do a series on a text-based game, because it takes a lot of energy and really hurts the pro. So I'll save. Yep, save. Yes. Yes, let's quit. Oh, I'm just starting up the program again. I didn't know it would exit me out of the program. Is that black bar supposed to be normal? Or is my thing like something's messed up about it again? You know what? Let me try redoing the program. To be fair, I had that problem with the text showing up on my screen that didn't appear on the stream. But this black bar behind. Alright, it fixed. Okay. So something's wrong with my installation, it seems. But anyway, hopefully you guys enjoyed this second stream of Doki Doki Literature Club. If you guys enjoyed it, please leave a like or dislike if you didn't enjoy it. And subscribe to my channel really supports me in creating content for you guys, as it shows that there are people interested in my streams and videos. Now until next time, where I'll continue Doki Doki Literature Club in a third stream, and maybe I'll finally start recording my Final Fantasy VII Remake videos, since I only have like 3 or 4 chapters left to complete. And that's pretty much it. So see you guys next time. Have a great day and stay safe, guys.